Chief? Are you all right?
Yeah, thanks.
Do you mean past
Did
version?
I push my luck a little too far this time? Alan?
You can't keep doing this, Chief. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Sorry about that, but I bet the data's really good. Besides,
Whoa, you can tell him when it switches to pre-rendered.
Huh? Was there something else?
And no
Oh,
longer
it's
pre-rendered.
well, we better get started on that data.
I mean, guess it makes sense so that the
Today's
game
our
doesn't have to
deadline,
load that completely
So I'm
separate
sure
scene.
they'll be asking for it soon.
So that there wouldn't be any jittering in the original, like, actual hardware version.
All hands, please return to your designated areas immediately. Once again, attention please. We are scheduled to gate out.
Man, those subtitles sure are synced up well. This seems like a thing that's happening. Looks like something you'd see in a Metroid Prime game. The big one? I don't think that they are necessarily. Maybe similar design-wise, but could be a quinky-dink. I don't know. Victor. We made it to this great expanse of nothing. Like most of spaces, to be fair. This is gonna turn into Spaceballs, where it just takes forever for the ships to go across. Okay, well, because I said that, it's not going to.
All ships, gate out complete.
Shifting main engine to stealth mode. Maintaining current speed until sector withdrawal.
Yeah, I had
Exit
heard
from
about
current
that.
Space set at absolute time 1300 on the 22nd. 7 hours, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds to withdraw.
Next UMN column in 7 hours, 36 minutes. All gate jumps from other sectors will remain offline until then.
Nice meteor. Let's take some time to have a look at that. Coming concerningly close. We're going through an asteroid belt or something.
So, we're almost home.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Our final gate jump is at the next column. We're almost there.
We made it this far.
Yeah,
we'll be
by the
fine.
graphics, you can tell
The odds of
exactly which ones
contact
are
between
pre-rendered.
columns is statistically low. Besides, this asteroid field we're in is perfect for hiding the fleet from them.
Yep, that's right.
Huh. So Pollyanna thinks those asteroids are going to protect us.
I'm sorry, sir.
A bit testy today, aren't we, Commander? Huh? Is something wrong?
No. Of course not.
Ever since we picked up that object 10 days ago, everyone's been a bit jumpy.
Let me guess,
We
that
still have
object
a
is
ways
the
to go
Zohar?
before we hit comm space. I can empathize with the commander.
If I had to hazard a guess.
Captain, can you debrief us on the current situation? Our original orders from the Galaxy Federation were to investigate the vanished planet and assist the researchers. But
Was the
ever
planet
since
sent to
we
another
picked up that
dimension?
object, it feels like everything's changed. What exactly is that thing anyway?
Who knows? I haven't heard a thing from the research team.
I don't think
But,
that's
as I
confirmed as
mentioned
that. They just
before,
made a joke about that in the first
Apparently,
movie. So
they're after the object too. That's unofficial info, of course.
What about the rumor regarding the casualties during the retrieval process?
Even if it were true, that's none of our business. The research team has their own orders to deal with. The only explicit instructions we've received state that should any salvageable objects exist in the area, their retrieval takes top priority.
Top priority? What does that mean?
What it means is, over our very lives.
Now, no need to scare them. Those orders merely reflect the importance of this operation to the Galaxy Federation government, that's all. Just stay sharp and be careful.
That makes sense, sir. The entire fleet was renovated for this mission. Besides, if there's an emergency, we've got the trump card to fall back on.
Ah, yes. Speaking of which, what's the latest on that situation?
They're scheduled to turn in the A7 reports today.
A7, eh? Only one step away from fully operational. It's about time, I suppose. Lieutenant, please ask Chief Uzuki to come to the bridge once her data's ready. Ask her to bring all the previous data as well.
Yes, sir.
I feel awkward in a game with like long cutscenes,
trump card?
and I'm not just, you know,
Was he referring to
16
that
by
battle
9
android?
games is just like, oh yeah, camera off, you can see the full
You didn't
cutscene.
know?
But
Wow,
4x3
so it's
game
true.
like this, you just see me
Hey,
watching
I
the
heard
game.
that project's really behind
Probably not
schedule.
exactly very
can't
entertaining
blame
having my camera on here, is it?
Casualties during their last boot-up test 2 years
I don't know.
ago. They're being more careful this time.
It's hard to believe they're making an android in
This
this
is
day
what
and
I do
age.
during cutscenes of games.
Only place I've ever seen them is in old space novels.
Well, trump card or not, it's still an experiment.
I didn't mean necessarily
And
that
it
it
ain't
was a
like one
bother, but
android's gonna make that much of a difference.
But it feels
The
kinda
whole
awkward for
project's
me
just a chance for
to just
those
see me
Vector
watching.
guys to show off. Someone's outdated hobby, that's all.
I heard that even their commercial models differ greatly between those that have seen action and those that haven't.
They say ignorance is bliss. Looks like they were right.
Tired today.
Commander?
I'm just envious, that's all.
Yeah, I'm sure that what nice freeze frame at the end there. I'm sure that stuff like that'll happen towards the end. FPS NA.
Sure. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
I have to finish playing this blob game on my computer. Oh, never mind.
They certainly didn't waste any time.
See? I'm usually right about these things.
Chief Uzuki, here's the data you requested. Will that be all?
Thanks. This should be good enough. I'll take care of the rest.
CD.
Chief, do you have a second?
No.
Yes?
The military is expecting actual field data for KOS-MOS. Is it right for us to keep giving them simulated data like this?
Well, I must admit, you got me there. But honestly, if it were up to me, I'd keep her here, safe in her dream world forever.
But why are you so afraid to put her to real work when you push her so hard in the simulations? I can't wait to see KOS-MOS up and completely functional. Couldn't you at least try taking her up to Phase 3? That should be no problem for her by now.
Phase 3 in a simulated battle config? Come on. We're not about to wake our little princess for that. Here's a summary of KOS-MOS main equipment from the 2nd Division. This should help you with the guys upstairs.
Thanks. I'm sure it will.
Oh, by the way, Chief, what do you think of the MWS and the AGWS? It's just dummy data created inside the encephalon. But it was pretty exciting stuff, wasn't it? Neither had problems during this test. All that remains are the functionality tests using actual models. It worked pretty well. The MWS in particular felt right to me. I sensed something contrived in that, though. Well, your Miyuki is closely involved with the MWS. I'm sure she's up to something again. Oh, by the way, could you send the connection gear data to headquarters for me? Colonel, is this connection gear. You know, the Vaporizer plugin that we use to destroy obstacles? I wonder if they're also going to manufacture it based on our test data. I swear, they pile everything they can on us under the pretext of testing KOS-MOS. Well, it's inevitable, considering they have a lot of other concerns. Budget. Okay, so KOS-MOS is big chillin' in here. Was it upon something like this that she woke up from in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 if you awoke her as a blade? I can sit at this computer and play Minesweeper! Damn it, no I can't. Huh? Oh, it's a save point. May as well save, right? May as well. Yeah, it seems like they're preparing her for something here. Boop. There we go. I already have almost an hour in this game. Yeah, seems like it did. Well, those Jards, will you tell them that developmental research is a living, breathing thing? Am I supposed to talk to someone specific? Because you said something about, oh, someone said the bridge is never a good sign. Better hurry, you'll never hear the end of it if the report is late. Okay, I guess I'll just do the summons thing then. If only there was a quest objective. I don't know where to go in video games. Where the hell is the bridge? Yep. Yeah, so we never actually saw the actual cutscene in Xenoblade, but presumably it's about the same as in Xenosaga. Can't wait to see KOS-MOS actually get up and around. Does this bring me up to the bridge? Maybe? This is getting closer to what I imagine is bridge-like. Oh, hey, Janice. Taking a break? Oh, hi, Chief. How are you? Why don't you take a break, too? You won't hold up if you keep pushing yourself so hard. Thanks, but we're almost done. I'll be okay. No need to worry about me. Are you sure? Alright, if you say so. Oh, that's right. There's some valuable info that I wanted to share with you. I was actually keeping it quiet, hoping you notice on your own, but since it doesn't look like you will, I guess I'll have to tell you. Valuable info? Uh-huh. You know what that there is, a red vector box inside the Encephalon, right? You mean the red vector box where all the equipment is kept? Yes, that's the one. Put a little something in there for you, to show our appreciation for all your hard work. We were hoping you would pick it up during the last experiment, but considering how things went, you definitely didn't have the time to find it. Anyway, I think you'll like it. So it's like in the simulation, or like in the device that brings me into the simulation? Or what the heck? Where's my yellow paint? I can't navigate without my yellow paint. Shut, I don't want to hear it. But yeah. No, I believe that they are essentially the same thing across different universes. Is what I believe they are, and that there's parallels between these universes, as we saw with Xenoblade 3 and Xenoblade XD. How the heck do I get to the bridge? I am so confused. Can I grab a box that's in here? Something or other? We're not gonna hop all the way into the simulation for it. So we try the startup experiments again with their AMs you didn't get last time. I suggest you go get them now. I'm sure they'll be useful in the real world too. Yes, that's how VR works there. Where's the bridge? Is this a door? Oh, is that a... Was that a door? It just looked like a wall to me at first. Okay, yeah, that was a door.
Right, see you later.
I could not for the life of me tell.
Okay, good luck.
My lips move like that to say as well. I'll make a little jabs like that here and there, but that's not me like actually criticizing it. This is a 2002 PS2 game, so like what do you expect? At least there's that. But yeah, this so far feels very much like a PS2 kind of era RPG. You've lost sight of the path when you've become lost in life, seek information. Information will surely give you a glimmer of hope. My actual controller's vibrating. Oh, I have an email. Can I check that somehow? Whoa. New connection gear models announced. Vectorcom Inc. Press release. Vectorcom Inc. Vectorcom Inc. would like to take this opportunity to announce its new connection gear products. The Rios and the Rios is that. These products provide improved connection capabilities to UMN access nodes, which is a highly sought-after feature in connection gear. Plug-in module function. Adding a plugin is a very simple way to enrich software capabilities. It is also possible to control the RIOS hardware functions themselves through the plugin. High-res 3D holographic monitor generates accurate 3D images using a particle wave laser. It also supports window view mode for the sole purpose of displaying essential information in 2D. Sleek, lightweight body. Although compact and weighs a mere 60 grams, it is fully loaded with the perfect balance of all essential features in a connection gear. Clan/4 thin client. Clan/FTC is the routing system on the RIOS and is meant for lightweight clients. Clan is a scalable system that works in architecture of various sizes. Clan makes it possible to use imaginary machines and storage interspersed throughout the UMN. It is possible for you to make practical use of the computing power you are looking for as long as it's within RIOS bandwidth. Ange. Procurators employ a small AI named Angie, making it possible to gather and search information faster. Its improved speech recognition function makes it possible to communicate even using vague expressions. Vectorcom Inc. Sales Department. Contact Brendan. No last name. This is Brendan. Topic search. So you can like jump to different points here. Oh. Interesting. Oh, this would be the back button in this game. Gotta remember. So Vectorcom finally announced our latest model of connection gear, the RIOS. And they sure did. Thanks for talking with me, imaginary weird bunny in my mind. But guess what? I had the RIOS 868 ORR model even before they made their official announcement. With my connection gear, I can get all sorts of information by establishing and maintaining an on-demand network with the UMN. Yeah, the UMN has two very important roles in this world governed by the Galaxy Federation government. Our role is traffic infrastructure via leaps in space. As a result, even interstellar travel is made easy. I see. And the other role? The UMN is an information source that uses a large decentralized network system. We employ agent-like AI called procurators, like yourself, to navigate us around this giant network called the Unus Mundus Network, or the UMN. That's right. Well, allow me to now perform my duties as a curator. I'll give you a little more information about emails. New emails received will be displayed above old ones, which means the newest emails will always be displayed at the top of the list. 4,000 years later, and we're still using email. Unbelievable. I have to be careful because the sorting order is different from the items list. Yeah, and note that some emails request a reply. Most of those emails must be answered within a fixed amount of time, so it's best to reply as soon as possible. Oh. Okay, I'll make it a point to reply ASAP. Xenosaga, the series where you have to reply to your emails. One more thing, you can skip to important parts of emails by pressing square. Be sure to give it a try. By the way, you should have received tutorial emails from the first R&D division about equipping AGWS and characters. Please refer to them if there's anything you don't understand. Got it. Lastly, about the connection gear functions used during the Encephalon test. Are you talking about the Vaporizer plugin? Its functions allow the destruction of specific objects on the map. It can actually be used if it clears the next simulation test. Yeah, I bet it'll get a perfect score on the test. It's just a matter of time before someone gives you one of those Vaporizer plugins. Oh, by the way, don't you need to go see the captain? You're right. I better go to the bridge to see the captain. Okay, so there's that. I have when the game seems difficult. Whoops, I'm getting confused with other games again there. How do I... Is it a menu like here? UMN? Mail. We're gonna reply to emails. Plugin module. Plugins currently equipped. I mean, mail plugin. Okay, well. Here. When the game seems difficult, read. Download. What would that be then? When the opening moves of a battle seem difficult, try the following. Try strengthening your tech attack. Tech attacks consist of the 3 important elements below. Tech, power, speed to speed, weight, downtime after using a move. Why isn't tech just called power then if speed is called speed? Let's take a look at 2 speed. Speed is the pace at which a character can deliver a tech attack, and there are 2 levels that exist. L, W, and HI. Low and high, I presume. The speed of a newly acquired tech attack is low. Low tech attacks may only be set in the low slot, and the low slot tech attack cannot be executed if the button is not pressed twice. 2 buttons used to set tech attack. What? Similarly, the speed for a high tech attack is set in the high slot. The attack can be executed by pushing the button once. Okay. Note speed for high tech attacks can be set in either the low or high slot. Low tech attacks require 2 button presses. You can execute a tech attack using 1 button input for high. In other words, the speed of execution is faster. Tech attacks with low speed can only be used once every other turn. Ah, okay. If it is strengthened to high, however, you will only be able to use this technique once every turn. I gotcha. In other words, by strengthening the tech attack speed, you can deliver more damage to the enemy party. When the character's T points, tension points or something, or tech points are over 150, speed can be strengthened from low to high. In order to strengthen tech attacks, characters require T points. A few points are accumulated at the onset of the game. Tech points are accumulated by defeating enemies in battle. Points moreover differ by enemy. To effectively use a small number of points in the beginning of the game, it is recommended that tech points are used to increase speed. During battle, focus on attacking a single enemy. Attacking separate enemies will require more time to defeat them. Yeah, this is just a general RPG thing. Pay attention to decreasing HP. When a character's HP goes down to 0, he will not be able to participate in battle. Why are we using words like they? Come on, man. We have 2 party members that are female here. We're using male gendered pronouns. Unbelievable, man. As a result, the amount of times damage can be subjected will decrease. So make sure to rejuvenate your characters by using recovery items and ether. In preparation for quests and upcoming battles, completely restore HP and EP. Save often. When HP, EP, and money and progression are low, create a new save file. Yeah, that's just general good game advice there. Vector Industries, Inc., First R&D Division. Topic search is, yeah, it's the different things here. Whoops, I keep on pressing the wrong button there. Equipping characters. Let's see here. Character equipping information, equip locations. Each character has 1 weapon equip slot. And then you have accessories for them. Okay, accessories may be equipped in the 3 slots below the weapon equip slot. Equipping weapons. Equip one of the weapons from among the ones in your possession. Ammo. Certain weapons can equip different types of ammo. This applies to Shion's weapon. Supplement. It will be possible to reload Shion's weapon, the MWS, with ammo later in the game. Okay, I'm gonna need to look up like some combat guides on YouTube of this game or something. It is not possible to unequip ammo by itself. It is possible, however, to exchange ammo with other types of ammo. Sub-weapons. This technique is specific to the characters who cannot board an AGWS. In KOS-MOS' case, all her weapons that may be equipped are sub-weapons. KOS-MOS' sub-weapon the G-Shot, I'll just call it. In order to use the sub-weapon during battle, 6 AP points are required. AP, or attack points, are necessary in order for characters to take action, execute attacks, move, and guard. Yeah, at least it's optional. You don't have to read it all right now, but I kind of want to get a little bit of a sense for what's going on with this game. I'll absorb a little bit of it, and then when I eventually take the time to look it up on YouTube on my own time and see how these things actually work, I'll be like, oh, I recognize those names. Okay, so that's how it works, and eventually understand how this game works, man. Up to 3 accessories may be equipped. They are categorized in the following 3 groups: armor, headgear, auxiliary. Just 1 armor and headgear may be equipped at one time. Up to 3 auxiliary accessories may be equipped at once. No more than 2 of the same item, however, can be equipped at one time. Point review: characters may equip 1 weapon and up to 3 accessories. Weapons are character specific. There are some weapons that require ammo to be equipped. Some weapon is a technique specifically for characters who can't board an AGWS. Accessories are divided up into 3 categories: headgear, ammo, and auxiliary. So, I assume the sub-weapons are a lot more powerful than main weapons if you're able to use them in place of an AGWS. Oops. But yeah. Yeah, well, just specific weapon types, I guess, which is like a very typical RPG kind of thing, like Final Fantasy VII, for example. Explanation on equipping AGWS. Equip locations. AGWS have 5 equip locations in total. Right arm, right shoulder, right alt. Rear alternate. Yeah, so different like armor pieces like Xenoblade Chronicles 1 or X there. Yeah, or like the Tales of series with weapons. However, you can only equip a maximum of 3 items at one time. You can equip weapons to the 3 slots lined up on the upper left-hand side of the screen. Let's equip weapon slots to equip accessories. So what's this about equipping multiple weapons here? You can equip accessories in the 3 slots below that. Some AGWS have only 2 slots that can be equipped. Equipping weapons. By selecting one of 3 slots and pressing the circle button, a list of locations that may be equipped will be displayed. Okay, when a specific AGWS is not equipped with anything, a list like the one above will display all the locations that may be equipped. By selecting the right arm and pressing the circle button, a list of weapons in your possession will be displayed. The blue number displayed to the right of the numerical value for the parameter DPOW is the numerical value for the selected weapon when equipped. Okay. The submachine gun SMG-99AG has been equipped to the right arm. 1 slot has been filled. You have 2 slots remaining that you may equip. Select another slot to equip. You see the R arm has been removed from the equip location list. Okay. This means that you cannot equip anything because you just equipped a submachine gun to R arm. This way, equipped locations will be removed from the equip location list. Kinda wish I had a sense for how long these were with a little scroll thing on the right side there. When you want to switch equipped weapons with other weapons, select a specific location by using the equip command. So I can like change them in battle when I have like multiple equipped there. I can switch which one I'm currently using. Limitations when equipping. There are some weapons that require more than one slot to equip. For example, when you equip a weapon that uses 2 slots, only 1 unequipped slot will remain. In this case, you will only be able to equip a weapon that uses 1 slot. Why is that in quotations? Ammo. Among the weapons, there are 2 broad types. Those that require ammo to be loaded, equipped, and those that do not require ammo. Submachine gun and handgun type weapons require ammo to be loaded. However, guns with the B attribute, which stands for beam, do not require ammo to be loaded. The character's EP, however, gets consumed instead. Weapons like swords, shields, and pile bunkers do not require ammo to be loaded. The machine gun we equipped will always require ammo. However, it is not possible to remove the only ammo from a gun. It's possible to switch the loaded ammo with other ammo. Accessories. There are 3 AGWS accessory equip locations, just as there are 3 equip locations for weapons. Apparently, according to How Long to Beat, 38 and a half hours. According to various Reddit posts, somewhere between 30 to 40. According to the back of the game case here, 80. Differing from the weapons, however, there is no need to designate an equip location. The accessories will be equipped directly to the 3 slots. 1 accessory may be used per slot, so a maximum of 3 accessories may be equipped. Summary, the AGWS have, that's what the back of the case here says. I assume that that's counting, like, all the side quests and stuff, considering it's a selling point on the back of the case. AGWS have 5 locations where weapons may be equipped, and it's possible to have 3 weapons equipped at a time. Yeah, it might well be something like that. Since it says that the game boasts 80 hours of gameplay, which means, like, you know, you could beat the game and probably still have more stuff to do. Normally, 3 weapons can be equipped at one time, but there are weapons that use 2 equip locations. In this case, only 1 other weapon may be equipped. Weapons that have been equipped will not appear on the equip location list when other weapons are being equipped. There are 2 broad types of weapons, those that require ammo and those that do not require ammo. Ammo may not be removed separately from a loaded weapon. To transmit an AGWS during battle is necessary for the pilot to register in advance, register by using the pilot command. I would estimate that this game is probably going to take me roughly 30 hours, maybe a little bit more, if I had to guess, and that this is going to be somewhere from a 60 to 70 part series. Is my current guesstimation. I think that 3 might be the longest one, but I have heard when looking up just general Xenosaga length that apparently you can do all 3 of the games within 100 hours. It sounds like somewhere from 90 to 100 is probably going to be the length of the whole trilogy here.
Hasn't she, sir?
Wow.
What? Train? What do you mean? Hey, what are you smiling at? Hurry up and get
I have
back
no
to
idea
work.
what the length of the other games are.
I'm on it.
I never said
See
anything
how it
about
always
their
changes
length.
the subject?
What was that, Togashi?
Nothing at all, sir. You're just hearing things.
I said that it has to go through things faster because it had to jam 4 games worth of content into
Still
1
not
game
convinced?
Oh, no, it's not that.
in
It's
terms of
just-
story.
I know how you feel, but you saw what happened just now. Even the chief is cautious sometimes. Besides... Oh, that's right. You just transferred in a month ago, right? I guess you couldn't have known.
You mean the accident from 2 years ago? I've heard about it, but I don't know any details.
Oh, right.
I wish the voices were a bit louder than the music, but oh well. Funny phone.
Oh, man, not again. Oh, well.
The subtitle syncing is not the best.
Now the 2 of you can be alone. Why don't you ask her out while you're at it? We can handle the rest by ourselves.
This is your big chance.
I told you guys, it's not like that.
Maybe there will be. I can check the menu after this. But we can also just wait and see if it's consistent across cutscenes first.
Anyway, I'd better get this to her.
This is Xenoblade X original level audio leveling. Maybe not as bad. It was pretty egregious in original X release.
Jeez, they just don't know when to quit. It's not like I don't want to. I just can't.
Okay, well, I'm here now. My first instinct is to come destroy these boxes, but I cannot.